Why, hello there everyone, and welcome back to another one of these videos, and welcome back to our series. Now, in today's episode, as you can see, I'm getting a little hungry, but I can hear something, and it is a cow. Now, this is the sad part about Minecraft, and I'm very sorry, cow, but this is for the name of science, and I have to do this. Goodbye. Now, in Minecraft, you can go on a vegetarian diet, but I would highly recommend also eating meat. Now, that's going to be, as you can see, that's going to be a little bit more saturating than other foods that are not meat. So I got raw beef, and I can eat that right now, but it will not actually give me food poisoning. Only raw chicken will, but it will give me something even worse. I will still be hungry. So let's get it going, and I'm going to cook that up, and here we are. Now today's episode is on animals, and I think that is quite perfect. So I got these shears in our last video, and as you can see, I just got some white wool. Now, that may not seem like something so exciting, but it is. I can promise you guys that. So I got steak from cooking the raw beef. Now if I eat that, it'll restore my hunger points by 4. Compared to before, it's 1 or 1.5. Now I'm going to make some wooden planks, and now I can make a bed. And this, my friends, is something that normally you do not get on your first night or your second night. But if you somehow do, you won't need to wait for that night to be over. And what I mean by this is when you sleep in a bed in Minecraft, and I'm going to actually, I would not recommend wasting an iron pickaxe if you get one for a very long time, sorry. But if you do, you can actually skip the night. So I'm going to show that. It's almost day anyways, but I can get a little bit of sleep, and what you do is you go up to it and you use the RT button, the LT buttons, and you can sleep. Now, after that, you can wake up and the day is new, and you do not have to worry about those baddies or anything. See, our cow is back, but that doesn't always happen. Be warned, do not kill all of your animals, because if you do, you're not going to have any more. So I would highly recommend that you keep your hunting down for a very long time until you get to farming. And we'll get to that eventually, but today I'm getting some cocoa beans, and I'm going to start looking at some of the other animals. So today is more on food and animals, and we can see here we have a little ocelot. And ocelots, I saw one in the last episode, and they are very fast. Kind of annoying to try to catch, sorry. There's another cow, and I'm sorry, but I will have to actually kill him, and I'm very sorry about that. But it's for a good cause again. And another good cause is the fact that we can get more meat from that, and another thing called leather. Now, you probably are all familiar with normal leather, but not leather in Minecraft. And this, my friends, is a chicken. Tastes like chicken. Okay, so basically one of these guys will kind of like try to fly when he's falling, and B, gives you raw chicken, which you can later cook to normal chicken, and also gives you feathers and eggs. And I'm actually going to keep him here because, as you saw, I got an egg from him, and now I can throw it at his own face and see if a baby hatches. Oh, and hurt him. Sorry. But you actually sometimes can get little chicks to hatch, and they're very cute. And see, the sheep that I had sheared ate some grass, and now it has itself all full again. So that is pretty darn awesome, and I can shear it again, and it doesn't hurt it whatsoever anyway, so it's all good. Now, I know you're probably all sad about that whole entire leather experience, but I have something cool to show you. Now, with that leather, I can craft some leather boots, and I can put those on, and now I have armor. So, now you can actually see that little weird chest plate type of thing up on above my hearts, and that is armor. And basically, one piece of armor will actually protect you by 4% of enemy damage. So if somebody, takes a lot of math, I'm just kidding. But, once you have all full sets, you can get actually 80% damage will not affect you. And it's pretty neat because sometimes things don't even damage you at all. And as you did see, I actually took some damage by falling. So now I can't heal until I eat stuff and I get my food bar back up. So how this works is I will start to automatically heal if I'm almost completely full. So that means if I have one bar, if I at least have 9 bars of the little chicken stuff, I can, or the little drumstick looking things, or chicken nuggets, I can survive. So that's pretty darn good in itself, and I like that quite a bit. Now, another thing is, and I still haven't found one, but a pig. And pigs are natural, and they are probably, out of all of the characters, I think, or all of the passive mobs, I think that they're probably the worst of them. Even though pigs are cute. And here we go, there's a pig. But, see, it drops only pork chops when defeated, and that's not good. I mean, all of your other friends drop something good. Wool, chicken, feathers, beef, and leather. All of it. But you only can drop pork chops. Now, pigs also have less health than cows, which kind of makes sense. And, here we go. I got some raw pork chop. Now, that works just the same as steak. And they're probably best for farming, other than cows, that is, because cows you can still get the leather, and that's very nice. But they are really good for farming, too, because you can get food out of them. You can get pork chops out of them. Now, I'd still recommend if you farm, and I'm going to show that, as I said, in later episodes. You probably don't want to farm pigs. I would recommend more of I'd say you should recommend I'd recommend cows, sheep, if you want to make wool creations, which we are going to get into later, and other cool things like that. So, now I'm just going to get some wood because our second night is not going to be much easier than our first night. I mean, you did survive your first night, so that means that you did do something. But if you didn't have shelter, chances are you might have not. You could have, but you probably hadn't, or you probably didn't survive. But, I would still recommend that you start to fill your pockets up with wood, but not all the way. Say the sheep still hasn't eaten. Now, what I mean by this is that if your inventory, which you press Y to open, is completely full of junk or good stuff, depends, you cannot pick up anything else. So, Jonathan's solution to that? Chests. Chests will help in that case so much because all you have to do is open it up with LT, and most things are going to work that way. And then you can put in dirt. Let's say I don't want that. Jungle tree, white wool. I'm probably not gonna need that. I'll keep this. Oak wood. I won't. And then other tools like that. So basically, what that allows you to do is you can go up to it anytime, but do not try doing this. Right? I'm actually going to make a upgrade really quick to my axe, but don't try to do this because you will lose all of your, well, you won't lose all of your stuff, but they'll just all fall out of the chest. You didn't really get to see that. Here, I'll try that again. And you can just, and all you have to do is press Y to put them, or you can press A and drag them in manually, but I just press Y because it puts them into the perfect spot. But if you do this, see, all of the items fall out, including the chest. So never, ever, ever do that unless if you want to have to get your inventory even more full. So that's all about chests. But now I want to, sorry, I'm kind of going back and forth. Now, what I would highly recommend is I did get some really good stuff yesterday, and I think I can be ready for the next night if it comes. So, here's the time when you want to expand your base. I mean, normally you'd want a more steady supply of food, but I have quite a bit. And all you need to do is to expand your base. You don't need to do this, of course. But what you want to do, basically the point is you want to add in a few more items. Oh, I dropped all my wood in there, huh? Yeah, no thank you. I'll get the dirt too. Here, I'm going to cook that up. And by the way, the fuel is on the bottom, and I'm still using planks because I wasted all my charcoal. And then the thing they want to cook is on the top. Not everything can cook, so I can't cook my iron sword. Or actually, I think I can. But, see? He went at it again. Oh, I just picked up quite an interesting thing, and that is rotten meat, my friends. Or rotten, never mind. Okay, see, this is an ocelot. And you can actually tame these guys. Oh no, that's not an ocelot. It's like, why is he still there? No, that's not an ocelot, that's a flower. Yeah, embarrassing moments. Okay. And also, weird fact, pigs like to go on trees. Okay, so this is my nice little base, but I'm going to show a few improvements that you can make to make your base even better. Starting off, make a tower of dirt. That sounds terrible, but it'll work. All you have to do is go up to somewhere and create a dirt tower, which will make everything much easier. And what that lets you do is you can say, oh, there's home. Okay, so also the game autosaves, and I would recommend that you keep that on so you can rest. Whew. There we go, and autosaved. But basically what that makes you do is it just lets you be able to save, I don't know. Okay, so I'm actually going to I'm trying to get onto the top of this tree to make my tower, but it's not really working. I'm gonna try to light things up.